Well, hey everybody, Lauren Burris joining you in our discussion this week on gathering and sending. I really enjoyed our readings and our lectures. There are two things in particular that stood out to me from the readings. First, from Christian Worship Worldwide and reading about worship in Peru and the Amazon there. What I loved about, and it was actually convicting about me, was the Christian community there. That a very visible indication that they had converted, that they were filled with the Holy Spirit, was the way that they chose to live life. They separated themselves from the rest of the tribe that would still continue to live in sin, if you will, through drinking or through infidelity or through violence. And so Christians were notable because of the way that they turned away from those cultural tendencies in their own cultural humanity there in their tribe. And so it made me consider what is different about the way that I live my life as compared to other Americans here in my region in the Southeast, or even in Christian culture. How have I separated myself as a life of worship that would exhibit the life of Christ in me, and that there has been transformation that has happened in me? So it was convicting for me, because I'm not sure that anyone looking at my life would say that I'm any different, perhaps other than the way that I would meet them in their mess and ask hard and faithful questions. The second piece from African American worship culture community, that book, what really stood out to me was this idea of sacred space, and how they would, hang up quilts or blankets to provide a private space of worship. I love this idea about sacred sanctuary and sacred place. My friends and I have spent the last day trying to make my backyard a sacred space for a gathering tonight. We're sending off some friends to California, moving to San Jose from the Charlotte area here. We're expecting about 200 people at our home tonight. And so we have hung up lights, we have moved the earth, we have built fire pits, we have, done everything to make this a sacred space for people to gather, to share stories, to encourage one another, and then send off our friends who we have loved so dearly and have done ministry with over the past several years. And so I'm actually sitting in this space right now. It's going to be, I think the high tonight is about 38 degrees here. So we got some fire pits and cafe lights. You probably can't see them set up. We're going to have a fire pit over on the pool deck there, and we'll be inside and outside, and we're excited to gather in sacred space. We won't be drinking tonight. There will be no alcohol, which kind of sets us apart from any other, I think, party. But it's going to be a really, really great time. So that's how I've integrated our studies so far this week in a very tangible way in a party tonight. So talk to you guys soon. God bless.